Hi, so it's Sunday night, first fishing trip of the new year. Let's hope it goes well. I'll come back to you as we go on through the night. So a lot of wind, so if it gets noisy, apologies for the background noise. I'll try and avoid it when we're doing any sort of video takes, or I'll just be silent when it's happening and you'll have to watch what's going on. Fishing tonight, probably using 2-hook flapper rigs, may have a pulley pennel rig on. Main bait's going to be black lug, Kit Kat shop again, I am that boring, and I'm going to have some razor on it as well. I've got some other baits as well if we need to ring the changes. And the hooks we're using Koiki's own pre-made up rigs, and also some Koiki rigs made up by Brindley Featherstone, who sent me some. I've just bought some more off him in his Christmas deal. Thank you very much, Brindley, great deal. And let's see how they perform. Cheers. Well, here we are down on the quayside. First rod set up, got a pulley pennel on there, black lug on it, and some razor. Been a bit of a disaster so far. First rig I set up, fastened it onto my tapered leader, not realising that I'd basically wound on 2 tapered leaders. So I cast in and the first one just flew off. It was a beautiful cast, went a long way. Yeah, bit of a disaster. So we're off again, see how it goes. So finally in with a couple of rods. First rod got in, the shorter of the two, 12-footer, had a bite on that, and the larger rod, 13-footer, we've not had anything as yet. Both fishing black lug, but we've got razor on the with the black lug on the pennel rig, which is on the shorter rod, the one that's had the bite. So keep you informed of what's going on. Here we are as usual, bolting. The braid's stunning quayside, a couple of rods in the way, and there we are, still at the shoes in. It's not changed the juries in yet. Hope you can hear me. I know it's a bit windy, but hopefully that came through clear. Getting on the pennel rig, get some little knocks. Got a circle hook on the top there, so I'm hoping that will just take any fish that's there, that deep hooking it. It's definitely moving. There is a bit of wind. First fish of the night, caught on a pulley pennel. Should be able to get that out easily. And on for the next one. It's interesting, it's gone for the top hook. It does seem to happen a lot of the time with these circle hooks. I'm not complaining, it's a fish. And I can get it back off and back in the water easily. Haven't seen them before. That's the razor clam. And there is one of the black lugs, about 9 inches, decent size. And I'm going to put this on. I'm starting to get a knock on the other rod, so I'll come back in a minute. So nothing developed on that 2-hook flapper rig and the big rod. Just cast back in with the pennel rig. Again, black lug with razor. Hopefully we'll get a bite. I do love the quayside at this time of night. I know I've said it before on videos, but it is so beautiful. It's incredibly quiet for such a beautiful place as well. I'm surprised more couples aren't walking down here and enjoying it. There's been a few, we've had a few little chats already, and they always want to know, why am I sea fishing in the river at Newcastle? Strangely enough, they don't believe there's cod here, so it's quite nice when you catch one. Hopefully I will. The thing I can't believe is how messy it is here. Now this is the bin. They had the laser show on the river yesterday, and all bins down here, there's another one down there, overflowing, absolutely stuffed. Gateshead Council's not come to clear them. Someone had their Costco water. Bin bag down there, Dixon's bin bag. It's really a mess. And yeah, amazed the council didn't have specialist cleaning teams on for this weekend, given how many people were down. Oh well. So it's been a bit slow to the bottom tide. It always is here. High tide, low tide don't work. If the river's pulling through, your fish is better. The problem is, of course, you've got to try and hold somewhere. The river really does rip through at tides. It's one of the narrowest spots where I'm fishing. So yeah, big weight, bit of thought as to where you're putting them, and you can still cope. Just had a big knock on the big rod, just a single knock, however. See if it develops into anything. Little rods doing a little bit of movement, but big rod at the moment is getting my attention. I'm going to try and speak before the wind comes back. Just had a decent knock on the big rod, and hopefully that's going to develop. I'm starting to get knocks on all the rods now, so I'm just going to see if one develops. But that's the tide coming in now. It really does make a difference having that flow. The bottom tide and top tide are nothing compared to when the river's going through. My first double header of the evening, flounder and the codlin. I'll get these off and get them back. The flounder's not a bad size, probably half a pound. Moving on to a pound. Codlin's tiny. It's getting close to the end of the night. I'm getting ready to leave. Just left the boats, the rods in till the last minute. See if we get anything. Getting a knock on the big rod again. But I'll be gone in a few minutes. There's that knock on that big rod again. See if it turns into anything. So how about that for a fish caught on a 2.0 2-hook paternoster rig. Bit small. That is the end. I'm packing up now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you watch other ones I produce. Cheers. So that's it. Great night over. 3 flounder, 2 codlin. Really enjoyable nights fishing. If you want to have a go, come down. Jury's in, Gateshead Quay. It's really pleasant. It's a lovely place. If you want to watch more, please subscribe, and anytime I put up new videos, you'll be told about it. If you don't want to subscribe and want to go somewhere else, well, I apologise. I'll try and do better next time. Cheers.